Pick a card, tarot card reading, third party situation, energy check. Welcome to Hope Tarot Daily. My name is Angie. I'm a tarot card reader from England. I live in a little seaside town and I absolutely love reading tarot for you. What is going on in your third party situation? That is what we want to know in today's Pick a Card tarot card reading. I've got 3 tarot decks for you today. We've got the Modern Witch tarot deck, the Light Seers tarot deck, and the Mystical Moments tarot deck. In a moment, I'm going to do a card selection meditation so that your energy can be opened up towards the deck that has a message here for you today. And then you can use the timestamps down below in the description to jump to your reading. Private readings are always available from my website. My diary is always open. If you want to support the channel, put a like on a video, subscribe, turn your notifications on, all of the things. It really does help out such a small channel over here. Little random acts of kindness makes the world a little bit of a better place. So we're looking at your third party situation. What is going on? Energy update. We want to know all of the things. If you'd like to push all of the air out of your lungs, take a nice normal breath back in again. Close your eyes and imagine you're walking through the most beautiful, enchanted forest. It's British, it's old English, it looks like it could be Robin Hood's forest. You can see little tree houses in the distance, you can hear music, you can smell the cooking of food. The forest is welcoming you in. You can see a ladder going up to the treetop town. You're feeling welcomed. There's lots of people smiling. There's people feeling good. Everyone's dancing. It's just a really nice place to hang out. As you open your eyes, your energy should be drawn towards the tarot deck that has a message here for you today for your third party situation. We've got pick a card read number 1, pick a card read number 2, tarot card read number 3, all the timestamps down below. Let's get on with today's readings. You can help support this channel for free by liking and subscribing. It's as easy as that. I don't have a Patreon and I don't have a membership. I want to keep this channel free for everyone to access. You can find me on Instagram, Twitter and TikTok. Personal readings are available from my website, hopetarot-daily.co.uk. My diary opens on a Monday and it's first come, first served, so book early in the week if you're hoping to get a reading. Don't forget how strong you are. Welcome to your pick a card tarot card reading. Today we're looking at your third party situation. I want to know all of the things. Energy update, energy check. I'm going to put the Modern Witch tarot deck to one side at the moment. And if you've been here before, you know, I like starting with charms. So I'm going to start with some letters, see what comes out. Then we'll move on to some charms. And then we'll do the reading. And then we'll take it from there. And then we'll see all of the things. And I'll tell you everything I'm picking up and everything I'm feeling. But in a circle of protection, I'm going to ask the charms to give you some letters that mean something to you. Okay. So we have a Y. When the Y's come out, sometimes it's the word Y. Sometimes it's the word yes. Sometimes it's just an initial. So I'm going to just put them, I don't know, put it there. And we have an I. Sometimes it can be like a straight line forward or a negative, and we have a H. So we have a high, H-I, high, higher. I'm just playing word games now. Higher. If they say higher at the beginning of your messages, maybe this really is a reading for you. Within a circle of protection, I'm gonna ask the charms to give you extra connection to the reader, me, insight into your situation, and all of the things. Okie dokie, let's put that over there. We have a Libra. It may be yours, it may be theirs, maybe in one of your birth charts. It may just be about balance and doing the right thing. We have food. Someone likes to eat some dinners. We have a golden little bell, which reminds me of wedding bells. Also like angel bells as well. And we have a little cherry. A cherry on the pie. A cherry on top. That's nice. So I'm going to do a third party situation spread. I will tell you everything I'm feeling, seeing, all of it. I'll tell you if I like them, tell you if I don't. I want to know exactly what is going on at the moment. I'm going to split the deck into four elements, 4 seasons, most importantly 4 angels, offering us a circle of protection so we can give and receive all of these messages with an open heart and an open mind. I've been drawn towards this one. So down this side is you. Down here is your person. Down here is the third party. When I say third party, I mean the other person connected to your person. You're always here because it's like you're sat here with me. They're always furthest away. So, stop putting in and get on with the reading. I'm getting on with it, all right? Getting on with it. We're getting on with it. So you've recently had it feels like there's a little bit of stress at the moment. It feels like there's a bit of stress at the moment, but of course there is. That's life. But the 6 of coins or the 6 of pentacles, they've had the 9 of cups in the recent past. Their wishes being granted, things being fulfilled. The 8 of swords around you both. The 8 of swords feels like it's wrapping the both of you up. Sometimes the 8 of swords, it feels like one person's on the outside, the other person's on the inside. But no, it feels like the 8 of swords wrapping you both up. I don't know if it's protecting you. I don't know if it's just putting boundaries around you both. Maybe a little bit of a fortress around you both. But it feels like you're both in there together, and it feels quite nice in the recent past. Yeah. So that's that. This other person, the third party, I call them the third party. I don't care who they are. The other person connected to your person, who is the third party, had the 8 of wands reversed, and they had the 8 of cups in between them both. It's almost like the third party was either holding back or sending quite a lot of messages. They were either thinking it all and not sending them, or sent quite a lot of messages that never got replied. I think you know that, though. I think you know that this person sends I think you know that the third party sends your person quite a lot of messages. They have done in the past. And a part of you thinks, does my person like secretly reply when I'm not? When I don't know. No, I don't think they do. The 8 of cups is in between them both. It's a bit of escapism, lifestyle changes, personal development. I don't think your person's that keen on the third party, to be honest. I just don't. They've been busy with you, and it's probably why you've got the 8 of swords around you both. I don't know if it's both of you having to block whoever the third party is on social media, or having to. It almost feels like your person's been protecting you from whatever messages they were. Feels like the third party may be a little bit of a troublemaker, to be honest. You've got the Chariot. I like that energy. Very positive. You want effort leading to success. You want to take control of the situation. You and your person, your energies are coming across really well. Your person is happy for you to take the lead. There is stress and worry between you both at the moment. But again, I think it's from outside source, which is the third party. I think, if anything, it's the third party that's trying to split you both up, or whatever they're trying to do. It's not working, but it is causing stress. And it almost feels like you're ready to go knock on someone's front door to tell them to sit down and be quiet. That's what it feels like. It feels like you're ready for a bit of a fight. You don't have to. You don't have to do that. You don't have to do that. Your person's fighting the battle. Sometimes I think it may feel like, no, I think you trust your person. I do. There'll be little moments of doubt, but I think overall you trust your person. The other person, the third party, it's got the world reversed, delays, fear of change, lack of vision, putting their eggs in the wrong basket. The 2 of wands is in between them both. So the plans that you two are making are stuck in between of them. I think the both of you are ready to go to battle with them. I don't know if you've been to a solicitor and had like legal advice on this situation. It feels like that may be beneficial. I don't know, like restraining orders in my head on a third party. I don't know if they're an ex. I don't know if it's someone that just works with your person or someone that fancies your person, but they shouldn't. They're causing trouble. They're causing trouble. Anyway, but we all know that. We know that. We can see that. So you're moving on to the Page of Cups, which is, feeling good again. But you haven't stopped feeling good. Even right now, you're feeling good. I think you feel quite secure within this connection. The Five of Wands for your person at that point is still battling it out with over here, which is just annoying. The third party just needs to go away, don't they? Anyway, if you want to support the channel for free, doesn't cost you anything, a random act of kindness, put a like on the video, subscribe, turn your notifications on. Personal readings are available from my website if you would like them. If our energies connect and you're good with your intuition, there's a whole channel here with over 700 readings, way more than that, because quite a majority of them are 3 pick a card readings. There's like 3 in each, so it'll be like over 1,000 readings on this channel now. Nearly all of them are timeless, and I have a TikTok account. So you can use my tarot reading to practice with your intuition of this is for me, this is not for me. Flex your intuition. It's a muscle. Take it to the gym. Use my channel as a workout. I like that. Always trust your intuition. Anyway, off my soapbox, back to the reading. The third party's got the Five of Cups reversed, moving forward, which is having to learn from the past, but they're not learning anything. They're a bit stupid. Anyway, the Four of Pentacles reversed is a fear of loss. I don't know what they're scared of losing because there's nothing here anyway. If this is someone that knows your person through work, they may be scared of losing, the third party may be scared of losing their job because it feels like it may go a little bit too far with how silly they are. The Five of Wands is your person still engaged in some kind of battle, defending the both of you. And the Star reversed in between you both is just a really stubborn attitude for the both of you of, we're together. No one's going to break us up. Everyone can leave us alone. It doesn't matter whether anyone believes anything went on over there. Because it does genuinely feel like the third party is a troublemaker. They're trying to break you up. I don't know if they're an ex. I don't know who they are to you. And it doesn't matter if the third party has said to people, oh, things have gone on between me and their person. No, it doesn't matter what people think. What matters is that you trust your person and you believe your person, and they're defending your relationship. They really are. It feels like your connection is really very nice, to be honest. I'm going to pull from an oracle deck and see what other information that we can get. Yeah. Don't let other people's opinions ruin what the both of you have got. And don't let a troublemaker get in your way of something that feels special and nice. Because it is causing stress. And go to the legal. Go legal if you can. Get advice. I know in the UK, like, we have the Citizens Advice Bureau website that's full of, like, useful information of legal rights and consumer rights and all of it. Maybe seek some advice on how to get this third party to go away, know the boundaries, maybe worthwhile. I'm not a legal professional. I'm transformation, emotional withdrawal, and love begins again. You two are so in love. I think they're going to eventually. I do think if this is someone that knows your person through work, they are genuinely scared of losing their job. So if that's the case, maybe tell them, if you don't stop it, we're going to report you at work. whatever. You don't have to put up with harassment, because it does feel like harassment. Transformation is your connection going to the whole new level. How it can go to a new level, I don't know, because it already feels really great. And love beginning again, that new oomph, that hey, we can get through this, we can get through anything kind of attitude. Rejoice in celebration, solitude, harmony between you both. It's almost like you two really do like enjoying time with just the two of you. I reckon the both of you could have a full-blown party in a room with no one else, just the two of you. Music, dancing, whatever you do, you know, drinking, whatever it is. It feels like you two could have a party and no one else has to be there. I think you really both appreciate the time that you spend together, which is really nice. Some couples forget to do that. The power, which is your chariot at the moment. Discontent and boredom, that's their troublemaker over there. And heartache and loss, I don't know what they think they've lost. They haven't lost anything, because they never had it in the first place. They are going to be heartbroken. I think they may well lose their job. If this is connected with work, they may well lose their job. Then it's their fault. I think when they get bored, they start messaging people. I wouldn't be surprised if they've done it before to somebody else. That's their problem. That just feels icky, and like maybe they should go for somebody that's single. That's what I'm saying on that. So yeah, your connection feels really nice. So I've had quite a lot of nice readings lately. I don't know what's going on. It's lovely, really nice. So enjoy each other and have that little party. I can almost see like disco balls and just in the living room, your favourite music, and yeah, it's nice. Enjoy each other. I'm going to end reading here. I'm going to wrap you in a massive bubble of protection so that your angels can take you on your way. If you'd like personal reading, they are available from my website. If you would like me to pull a card for you when I have my coffee in the morning, request pull a card in the comments. Have a little question in mind. If the card you get may make sense, it may not. If it doesn't make sense, have a little think about what else it could be pulling out for you. If you ever wonder what decks I use, my collection is listed on my website. There's a photo of each of the decks so you can find the name, and then, you know, if you ever want to buy them, just search them on Amazon or wherever. Yeah, if you see purple hearts or stars in my comments, there are other people that make it right to the end of the reading. Secret Purple Heart Gang. We need some stars in the world, because we need some light. We need some happiness. The world's a bit dark at the moment. So let's all come together with a higher vibration and wish peace, love and harmony to the whole world always. I'm going to end reading here. Going to wrap you in another bubble of protection. I just don't even know what I'm saying. I'll see you later. Bye. You can help support this channel for free by liking and subscribing. It's as easy as that. I don't have a Patreon and I don't have a membership. I want to keep this channel free for everyone to access. You can find me on Instagram, Twitter and TikTok. Personal readings are available from my website, hopetarot-daily.co.uk. My diary opens on a Monday and it's first come, first served, so book early in the week if you're hoping to get a reading. Don't forget how strong you are. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon. You'll pick a card. Tarot card reading. I'm going to put the tarot deck out of the way for the moment. Let's pull some letters. I want the charms within a circle of protection. Give you some letters that are connected to you and your person. We're looking at your third party situation. Energy check. What is going on? We want to know all of the things. And I'm going to pull some charms. So in a circle of protection, I want the charms to give you connection to the reading and me insight into your third party situation. Okay, let's have a look. What have we got? We've got a Leo. Maybe somebody's zodiac sign, or in their birth chart. We have an I, we have an N, we have a K, Nike. Okay, we have a G, we have King, Kings. Someone's a king, maybe a surname. Anyway, we have a little black seahorse. Don't the men get pregnant? Do they? Or they look after the baby? We have a hair slide. Reminds me of an antique Victorian kind of, yeah. We have a queue. For some reason, James Bond is in my head. And we have an apple with #1 teacher written on it. So that's really nice. Let me know if any of the charms mean anything straight away. I do love when the charms, like, hey, oh my goodness, those charms there, they mean everything. Sometimes they don't mean anything. So I'm going to do a third party situation spread, see what's going on, energy update. I'm going to split the deck into 4 elements, 4 seasons, most importantly 4 angels, offering us a circle of protection so we can give and receive all of these messages with an open heart and open mind. Down this side is you. Down the middle is your person. Down the far side is the third party. When I say third party, I mean the other person connected with your person. Connecting energy. Right, well, your person's very happy. Your person's very happy. I'm just looking at all this thinking, right, well, right down the middle, they're perfectly happy. What's going on all over the place? You've recently had the Fool, so you've recently given them a bit of a fresh chance. It feels like the 5 of Cups reversed in between you both feels like there was a bit of a blip, and I don't know if you had to forgive them. I don't know if you had to give them the benefit of the doubt, but it feels like they've got a bit of a second chance with you, and they've got the King of Cups, which is why they've got a second chance with you in the recent past. A lot of unconditional love. They probably can turn on the charm and make you feel really very secure, even when you're mad at them. They probably diffuse it really quite quickly. And then I'm looking at it thinking, oh, because sometimes that's great, but then other times when someone diffuses something, it's to benefit them rather than anything else. Anyway, the third party, the other person connected to your person, has recently had the Star, which is also like a similar kind of vibe of, oh, well, I'll forgive them, but then the Ace of Swords reversed in between them both, which is a little bit of an injustice, a disagreement. Yeah. It's almost like a similar kind of situation, but yours isn't. Yours is more fluid and more genuine, I think. Whereas the other one feels a bit brutal. I've got a feeling the third party has recently been really considering totally disconnecting from this completely. But they're still kind of in it, but they're not. If that makes sense. You've got the Justice card at the moment, so you're trying to find the balance of this connection. And I think you are like trying to leave it to the universe to decide whether the both of you are meant to be together or not. They've got the Knight of Cups at the moment, again, turning the charm on. They've got a lot of nice feelings for you. But there's resentment in the middle of you both with the 3 of Pentacles reversed. There's a bit of resentment. I don't know if you're regretting forgiving them or regretting giving them a second chance, or maybe it's third or fourth chance, but it feels like at the moment you're in this mindset of, well, if it's meant to be, the universe will make it happen or keep us together, or it almost feels like you don't want to make a choice or a decision on it anymore. But there is resentment. You're meant to be working as part of a team, but it kind of feels like, I keep saying that a lot, but with the Knight of Cups there, instead of talking about things in a really sensible way, like in my head, it's like you go to talk about something serious, so what they do is they kiss you to get you to stop talking. And yeah, a kiss is great for the person that we love, fancy. A kiss is wonderful, but it's not if it's to shut us up. It's not if it's to avoid a conversation. It's not if it's to, override something else that's going on. And it feels like it could be a bit of that sometimes, like you try and bring something up and they change the subject or they distract you in a very nice way. And it's all very nice. But then you could leave that situation like the next day or later on and come away thinking, oh my goodness, I didn't even talk about any of the things I needed to talk about. And nothing's been rectified, nothing's been spoke about or anything. And it feels really quite frustrating. And you're trying to find the balance here of there's big, huge feelings between you both. And there's love between you both. But there's something underpinning that needs to be brought out in the open and talked about and resolved and put to bed so that neither of you ever have to talk about it ever again. But they're completely avoiding that, aren't they? They don't want to. They're like, everything's great, everything's fine, let's just kiss, make out. Let's just talk about something else. Let's just do something else. Look, we're busy right now. Don't ruin the moment. It feels like they're dodging a bullet. The third party or the other person connected has the King of Swords at the moment. Yeah, I think they've gone a bit cold on this, to be fair. I wouldn't be surprised if the third party's with somebody else, to be honest. I don't know. Because the Ace of Cups reversed is in between them both, which is emotional anxiety. There may be jealousy between your person and the other person's new person. That feels a bit odd. It does feel like the third party's with somebody else. I don't know if they're still with your person or not, or if they're just an ex that keeps interfering, keeps popping up. But yeah, it feels like someone else is around them. Anyway, before we go any further, do the YouTubey things. Put a like on a reading. My channel's so small, and when I get a lot of likes, it really does make a difference. It really does. I see the difference in the analytics. It's so crazy. So it's a little random act of kindness. It doesn't cost you anything. If you want to subscribe, it's free. If you want to turn your notifications on, you can. If you come back at a later date and think, no, I don't want to be subscribed, you can unsubscribe another day if you like. And personal readings are available from my website. My diary is always open. If I've sold out, then come back in a couple of days, and I only put them like what I can fit into my diary on there. But if our energies connect on this channel now, we have over 1,000 readings, about 700 videos. The majority of them are pick a card readings. There's 3 in each one. Flex your intuition. Use it as a gym for your intuition of this is for me, this isn't for me, this feels great, this feels wrong, this, and on my TikTok as well. Use it as a resource. There's loads of banked messages here. You never know what message you might find. So anyway, that's my little sales pitch. I'm trying to get better at self-promotion. I'm not very good at it. I makes me feel shy. Anyway, a random act of kindness would be nice today. Anyway, so we have the Queen of Wands reversed moving forward for you, which is feeling like the third party's interfering, or it could be a mother-in-law interfering, or friends giving their opinion that you don't want to hear. The third party, it's got the Empress. If the third party is with someone else, I wouldn't be surprised if there's a child along the way somewhere, or family members or children involved in general, but the children don't feel like they're connected to your person. I don't know if your person thinks that the children are theirs. I don't know, but it feels like the third party's got their own thing going on. I don't know if it's children that they've already got, or maybe it's children that whoever the King of Swords energy feels like, whether they're male or female, it feels like it feels like a little family going on over there. And it doesn't feel connected to your person. And I don't know if your person knows about it. Got the Queen of Swords in the middle of them both, which is whoever's interfering with the both of you in the near future is also going to be interfering over there as well. I don't know if it's just your person's got a mum or a sister or a brother or a friend that likes to get involved, which is even messier. Especially when everything's all complicated anyway. The last thing you need is an in-law saying their bit. It's not always wanted, is it? I think the third party's already like not interested in your person anymore. They've got their own thing going on, and it feels like moving towards the future, it's going to be a final disconnect between them both. I just had this panic that I wasn't filming. Well, here we go. I am. So your person has the Sun. They're going to be very relieved when their Queen of Swords reversed. It just feels like final disconnect. The final say, if they've been waiting for any legal documents or anything like that to come through, they're coming through. But it does feel like the third party's got family. Maybe they've just got lots of pets or something. There's lots of life around them. They're doing their own thing. The Eight of Pentacles reversed between you both is again this feeling of we've got things that we need to sort out. We've got things that we need to talk about. So let's talk about them. But your person's just like, hey, everything's great, everything's wonderful, don't ruin it. It's like they're optimistic all of the time and they don't want to unbox whatever issue that is here. And the Queen of Wands reversed is someone who is also trying to unpack that box and exploiting it in some way of you need to talk about it. Maybe, and it makes you feel insecure. I'm going to do an oracle card reading. So, again, your person's very happy. They're a very happy person. That could be really infuriating sometimes when you just want a serious conversation because it does feel like you need it. But then I think, well, do you though? If it's not causing a problem for your person, but then I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, the Queen of Wands feels reversed, feels like someone like stirring the pot a little bit. Shut them down if they try to do that. Just shut them down. It's none of their business. Whether you two talk about whatever it is that you need to talk about or not, it's no one else's business. It's between the both of you. So don't let them make you feel insecure or anything like that. Even like, you know, everything. So, yeah. Partnerships and alliances for you and your person. That's nice. Fertility. Maybe there's family all over the place. Maybe everyone's just got a billion kids, going to have a billion kids. Maybe someone works at school as well, and then there's another billion kids. It just feels like a lot of people, little people. So there's that. Material and spiritual prosperity. That's nice. Stand your ground. Stand your ground against whoever the Queen of Wands reversed is. You know who it is. And you know why I'm not really touching on it. Sometimes when she comes walking in, I'm like, right, let's have our say. No, I'm not touching on it. And the Queen of Swords as well reversed. I'm not touching on that. Sometimes have a little bit of a battle when the Queen of Swords reversed comes out. But no, let it go over your head. You stand your ground. It's none of their business. If it's one person, two people or more, it doesn't matter. Your relationship is not their business. It's none of their business. So just stand your ground for what you want. Emotional withdrawal. Yeah. And patience and planning. I think the emotional withdrawal is just not letting anyone else make you feel insecure, especially if someone is going, yeah, but they're not talking about it because of this. No, they don't know. Just tell them to shush. Shush, shush, shush. Don't want to hear it. Let me just live and be happy. Trapped by fear. Accelerated motion, that's really nice. And the universe. Trust the universe on this. I think the trapped in fear is this, whatever this little thing in the box is that you both need to pull out of the box and talk about, that your person doesn't see the need of talking about it. They just don't see the point of it. I don't know if they're just the type of person that brushes things off and, oh, off we go on to the next thing in life, and we don't need to explore that again because that's been and gone. And if you need to talk about it, you need to talk about it. If you don't, I want you to have a think about, do you need to talk about it or not? Can you just make peace with it on your own, or do you need that conversation? Have a little think about that for you, because that's a little bit of a question there as well. Because if your person's just going, well, we don't need to talk about that, or they're trying to just move forward, maybe there's a reason if they're not that bothered by it. But then if it's something that's really bothering you, you probably want to strangle them when they're being overly happy and distracting you, because you want to talk about it. So I think you need to process it and decide how important it is for you. And is there any way around it? If your person's really not going to talk about it, is there anything that you can do to make peace with it yourself, or explain to your person, like, this is why it's important to me that we pull this all out and we talk about it, and then we could put it all away and never visit it again. And when you say you're never going to visit it again, you have to mean that. You can't just bring it up every time you have an argument or anything like that. You genuinely have to put it behind you. So I think that's a question coming up here for you. And that doesn't happen quite too often, where the tarot throws a question back at you. Can you move forward without having to talk about it? And if you need to talk about it, how are you going to make that happen? I'm now about to go in cycles, because I think the fundamental message is here. The third party's going off doing their own thing. There's billions of kids all over the place. I don't know what they are. They may even be dolls. They may even be pets or birds, or lots of life, lots of little heartbeats. I don't know. Anyway, maybe on your side as well. You and the third party may not be dissimilar. You may be have quite a bit in common, you know. Anyway, I don't think you want to hear that, so I'm going to end the reading here. I think you've got a good thing going here, you know. I'm going to end the reading here. I'm going to wrap you in a massive bubble of protection so that your angels can take you on your way. If you'd like me to pull a card for you when I have my coffee in the morning, request to pull a card in the comments. A little reward for making it all the way through my wittering. The card may make sense or it may not. It is what it is. If you see purple hearts or stars anywhere in the comments, there are other people that make it right to the end of a reading. There's not very many of you. It's a little secret society, the Purple Heart Gang. We're also adding stars in because the world's really dark at the moment. We need some light. We need some high vibration. We need some peace and love and all of the things. I will see you soon. You can help support this channel for free by liking and subscribing. It's as easy as that. I don't have a Patreon and I don't have a membership. I want to keep this channel free for everyone to access. You can find me on Instagram, Twitter and TikTok. Personal readings are available from my website, hopetarot-daily.co.uk. My diary opens on a Monday and it's first come, first served, so book early in the week if you're hoping to get a reading. Don't forget how strong you are. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon. Welcome to your Pick a Card tarot card reading. Your energy was drawn towards the Mystic Moments deck. I'm going to start with a circle of protection to get you some letters connecting you to the reading. We're looking at your third party situation, so with a circle of protection, let's do that. Right, put that over there. And then the same with the charms. I want the charms to give you a connection to the reader, me, insight into your third party situation. Okay. So, we have a Y. Sometimes it's a yes, sometimes it's the word Y, sometimes it's just the letter. We have a yeah. And we have a C. We have an ice skate. Someone's skating on thin ice in this situation. In the UK, we have a program called Dancing on Ice. I don't know if you have it in the US. You have to let me know. We have a measuring flask, which is a scientific one. Also may be for making cocktails in a really swanky bar. We have a blue square, but it's also diamond kind of. We have your contemporary angel. We have grapes or a strawberry. I never can tell. I think they're too little for grapes, but too big for strawberries. I don't know. Let's not focus on that. You get distracted. We have a stroller or a pram or a pushchair. And we have a crescent moon as well. It's probably the third quarter moon as well. Crescent, waning. What am I talking about? Waning moon. Trying to be all fancy. Trying to be fancy. So, what's going on in your third party situation? I'm going to lay all of the things out. Might need to move the charms a bit over here. I'm going to lay it all out and then I'll give you an update of what is going on in your life. Yeah. If you claim the reading, you have to let me know. But you don't have to do anything. So I'm going to split the deck into four elements, 4 seasons. Most importantly for angels, offering us a circle of protection so we can give and receive all of these messages with an open heart and an open mind. Down this side is you. Wow. Down the middle is your person. Down the far side is the third party. When I say third party, I mean the other person connected to your person. Down the middle is connecting energy. Okay, wow, okay. No, stopped me in my tracks. And the connecting, I don't know what's going on with these third parties today, you know. I don't know what's going on with them. They just need to go, don't they? So you've recently had the Temperance. Your person's recently had the Emperor. Very sure about how they feel about you. Bags of stability in the middle of you both with the King of Pentacles. Feels like nice flow of energy, nice, strong, stable relationship. It feels like you're both very sure. It feels you're on the same page in the recent past. 5 of Wands for the third party and the Moon reversed. 5 of Wands is sometimes it's, you know, childish. I'm just looking at this third party thinking, do I even want to waste my time on them over there? Because they've come into it. I don't know if it was a dare. I don't know if it's just, no, not a troublemaker. Maybe a troublemaker. Maybe they're surrounded by troublemakers. Feels like a lot of rumours, whispers, childishness, school playground, kind of high school, kind of weirdness. And I am looking at the third party thinking, I can't even be bothered with you. And I think your person looks at them and think, I can't even be bothered with this. And the thing is, it doesn't seem to be causing a problem with the both of you. Although you're probably going, yeah, but no, it does. It's causing problems. Well, yeah, it's probably causing problems at the moment because your person's got the Emperor reversed, which is they're being a bit petty. In my head, it is like, you know, when your partner gets really, really wound up about something. They're watching the football, they're seeing something in the street and they're getting wound up, or they're, you know, you're in a restaurant and there's something in your dinner, but it's not that big deal and you just don't want to, and your person's like, let's get the waitress. It feels like that. It feels like you're going, just stop just stop arguing with them. Just stop talking to them. Just stop feeding them. And it feels like your person's like, how do they do this? Why are they doing this? And instead of rising above it, they're kind of sinking down to their level, the third party's level a bit. But the third party doesn't feel like one person. It feels like a group of people. It feels... No, not troublemaker. Well, yeah, troublemakers, but it feels like a group of people who shouldn't be doing what they're doing. And I don't mean like there's lots of different third parties. I mean one person and all of the friends. It feels very childish. I don't know if your person works in a school or... Because it does feel like this person could be quite young. And your person's find it quite hard to deal with, which is understandable. Especially if they do work in a school or work in an environment where they have to come into contact with this. You've got the Ace of Wands. You're feeling quite optimistic. I think you're quite grounded in this. I think you kind of like... I think you're quite sensible. I think you just... It does feel like you just want your person to sit down and shut up. It's like, don't feed the trolls. It does feel like that. It feels like a troll kind of, but in real life. And yeah, it's a lot. But they're not causing trouble between you two, you know, because you've got the Queen of Pentacles between you both, you've got the King of Pentacles between you both, you've got the Ten of Pentacles between you both. The life that you two have built up together, the firm foundation that you two have got, the strong and stable relationship that you've got, nothing is ever going to ruin that. Your person needs to turn his emperor back around again. He needs to rise above it. Whether they're male or female, they need to rise above it rather than getting entangled into the nonsense and the petty drama and yeah, it's almost like you're going to see your person. It's none of your business. Just keep your nose out of it. You're making it worse. Shh, let's just pretend we're not here. And your person, it feels like this isn't fair. How do they do this to me? Why are they doing this? I want to prove that I'm right. And you're like, I know that you're right. Everyone knows that you're right. But it's really... I think it's sideswiped your person, to be honest. The third party has the Sun. They can get lost. We have the Four of Cups reversed, which is like a really low energy. The Eight of Swords reversed, moving forward, which is boundaries. And I'm kind of just got my head on my hands and I'm just thinking, oh my goodness, what are they doing? The Three of Pentacles reversed is resentment. Whoever's backing this person up, whether this was a dare or whatever it was, whoever's been backing them up, they're going to run. They're suddenly not going to have their little army behind them and they're going to be left out on their own to deal with whatever, because it does feel consequences are going to come that way over there. But I think you know that. Your person's moving on to the World reversed, which is, again, they're going to take a while to get over this, you know. Your person, I think this has sideswiped them. I don't think they thought anything like this would ever happen. Even if they work with young people or they... Whatever this situation is, I don't think they thought this was kept possible. And you've got the Nine of Wands moving forward, which is, you know, coming through this battle and being determined. You're in a strength. You're ready for what's next. And the Ten of Pentacles is between you both, which is your strong and stable relationship. You're not going anywhere. Your person's not leaving you. This mess over here, whoever... It's almost like a gang of people. Whoever the main person is, all the others are going to run. And this person's going to be left to... with egg on their face, and they're going to think they're going to end up feeling really silly. If they are a young person, hopefully they're going to learn something from this, but your person's really taking it personally, you know. But there's a lot of security between you both. I think you're very stable in this connection. It's almost like, I think you wish you could like gag your person or stop them responding to whoever they are. But your person's only responding because they feel they need to prove their innocence, or they need to prove their point, or they can't believe it, you know. And they're not dealing, I don't think they're dealing with it in the best kind of way, but it's because it's hurt them so much. It's injured their pride, and no, not injured their pride, it's made them see life in a different way, I think. Changed their view of life. Not the view of your relationship. Your relationship's great, you know. It's just, how long is it going to take your person to rise above it, move forward from it, and accept that sometimes there's shitty people in the world that do shitty things, and those shitty people do shitty things because they think it's funny, and then all of a sudden it's not funny anymore because there's consequences, because there is going to be consequences for the third party, whoever they are. You can guarantee that karma comes knocking at some point. Sometimes it waits until you've got everything you possibly want, and then it comes knocking. So the third party needs to be a little bit careful, but they do come across as a very young person. If they're 50, they can still come across as a very young person. Some 50-year-olds never grow up. I mean, I'm 44, suffering in silence. Your person really going through it, obstacles and challenges. It may have taken them a while, and that's what all of this is coming from: deception and envy. They're jealous of your relationship, or they're jealous of your person, or they're just childish. It may have taken a while for your person to admit that this mess had been going on, or they've been targeted in this way, because it does feel like they've been targeted, and it feels like they were trying to deal with it on their own, and they see it as a massive obstacle. I don't think your person sees it as, oh, I can just turn around, not look at it, and it'll go away. It's kind of eating away at them. It's sideswiped them. It's knocked them for six in a way, I guess. It feels very unfair. We have discontent and boredom. We have positive movement forward. Yes, so they are going to get to it. They are going to have that moment of, when it dies down, of getting back on track again. You've got such a nice relationship, you know. You're such a lovely person. I think you'll really do well. I think you do well together, because you're the one that's you're the one that's in the background going, don't cause a fuss, don't cause a scene. And they're busy causing a scene, and secretly you love them for that. You love the fact that, you know, you're a restaurant and your food's not great, and they know it's not great, and you're not going to say anything, and you're like, don't cause a scene. And so your person causes a scene, but then you get a better dinner, and secretly you love them for it, because it shows how protective they are of you. Anyway, you know all that anyway, don't you? So victory and success, making a sacrifice to move forward, and wisdom. Yeah, there's a very nice relationship here between the both of you. Very strong, stable and secure. Your person's really going through it, and it's not fair. Things will die down. Things will get better. Whoever is around the third party, they're all going to flee. It's almost like there are quite a lot of people involved, but one person's going to get the blame for all of it and carry the can and face the consequences, because there will be. And I do hope this reading finds the right person. I think it's quite a specific reading. So it's not going to be for everyone. So if you've been watching this thinking, well, this makes no sense, it's a very specific reading for someone who, it's an important reading for. Your person's really going through it, and all you can do is be there for them. You know, be that strong, stable energy that you are, and they will fall back into being your strong, stable energy again. It just feels like a really hard time for them, and yeah, I hope the right person finds this reading, because I think it will help. This isn't going to go on forever, you know. It's nearly over. It's practically over anyway, isn't it? Yeah. So I'm going to end reading here. I'm going to wrap you in a massive bubble of protection so that your angels can take you on your way. My angels can take me on to my next reading. If you'd like me to pull a card for you when I have my coffee in the morning, request pull a card in the comments. It's my favourite time of day, having a little shuffle and pulling a card and telling you what I got. May make sense, it may not, it is what it is. If you see purple hearts or stars in my comments, there are other people that make it right to the end of my reading. Secret Purple Heart gang, we need some stars because the world's a bit of a dark place at the moment, so we need some collective light to counteract the darkness to get us through. Personal readings are always available from my website. If you ever wonder what deck I'm using, have a look on my website. My whole deck collection is listed. I will see you soon. You can help support this channel for free by liking and subscribing. It's as easy as that. I don't have a Patreon and I don't have a membership. I want to keep this channel free for everyone to access. You can find me on Instagram, Twitter and TikTok. Personal readings are available from my website, hopetarot-daily.co.uk. My diary opens on a Monday and it's first come, first served, so book early in the week if you're hoping to get a reading. Don't forget how strong you are. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon.